Well, welcome. Great to be practicing with you today. Well, let's get started. When you're ready, we'll start as we always do by simply lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. And take the time to settle in. Taking the time for the start of the practice, where our focus, our intention is to simply be right here. So we do that by bringing the body to the mat, by lying back, letting ourselves rest against the floor. And then we start to move to the mind. Our focus, our attention, starting to direct that to right here. Inevitably, the mind will wander off, planning the future, reliving the past, going off on a daydream. And so here in this space of stillness, as we start the class, you take the time and you notice what it is you're thinking about. There's no right or wrong, good or bad. You just notice what the mind's thinking about. And then you simply choose to think about the breath. You think about the sensation of the inhale moving in. You think about the sensation of the exhale moving back out. You think about the feeling of the torso, the abdominal wall expanding with those inhales. With that sensation of them contracting on the exhales. Simply thinking about the breath. And if you notice the mind's wandered off, again, you make that choice to simply think about the breath. Not trying to force it. Not scolding yourself when you notice the mind's wander. Just making that choice to think about the breath. Take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. Then your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready to release the breath, drawing your knees. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs against your abdomen. And you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, shifting the body. Come back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from your tailbone to the shoulder blades. Coordinating the movement of the body with the movement of the breath. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders are back. You close your eyes if they've opened. And palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. Get your hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to. And inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale forward for your back bend. And exhale, press those hips back and up. Down dog. You settle. You pedal the feet, roll the shoulders. Sway from side to side. Wherever it feels good. Then inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot steps back. Right foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, pressing back and up. Down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, pressing the hips back and up. Down dog. Nice firm pressure into the palm. Sending those hips back and up. Feel that long line from your waistline all the way down through the wrist. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rising. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Nice smooth movement. Taking your time. Finding your rhythm. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot. Left. Exhale, lowering. Inhale and exhale. Let your head hang heavy. The heels reaching towards the floor as the tailbone lifts towards the ceiling. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Now with the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. The tailbone draws down as the torso and arms reach up. You feel grounded. Then exhale, straightening the legs as you fold forward. You catch hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins. And make this an active forward fold. Drawing the torso down, lifting the tailbone to the ceiling, opening up that back line of the body. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the right foot steps forward, low lunge. We're going into pyramid pose from here. So that left heel spins in, and then that right leg straightens out. That means you need to lift up onto your fingertips and move your hands up onto your foot or your shin. Place your hands wherever is comfortable. But you want to have both legs straight, both feet grounded as you fold forward over that right thigh. Nice deep opening stretch for those hamstrings on that right leg. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. Exhale, step that left foot forward to meet the right. Then inhale, rising all the way back up. Full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. You're going to lift the left leg up as you open up wide to the left edge of the mat. Setting up for triangle pose. So the right toes point forward, left foot's parallel to the back edge of the mat. The arms open into a T. And then you reach out over that right leg. The right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. Nice long line from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Good, inhale, rising back up, arms in a T. Right toes turn in so the feet are parallel to the short ends of the mat. And on exhale, you fold forward between your legs. Get your hands to land. The head bows. Nice straddle leg forward fold. Keep the kneecaps lifting so your quads are active, helping to draw the torso deeper. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Now, without changing anything about your legs, the feet stay parallel, the knees stay straight. You walk your hands towards the top edge of the mat. Trying to take your hands past the outer edge of that right foot. Reaching your fingertips towards the top edge of your mat. You start to get that nice stretch through the left side of your torso. Then sweeping back to center, you take a breath. And this time as you walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, you turn your feet low, lunge, and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot steps forward. Right heel spins in, setting up for pyramid. You straighten out that left leg. You adjust your hand position wherever is comfortable. And on exhale, you fold forward over that left leg. Pyramid pose. Make sure that it feels like your legs are active here. You're not just dumping your weight into that front leg. Instead, both feet are pressing down. The thighs are engaged. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, step that right foot forward next to the left. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Then the right leg lifts as you open up wide. Setting up for triangle. Adjusting your stance, opening those arms. And when you're ready, you reach long out over that left leg. Left hand lands down. Right arm reaches up. And as you work into triangle, make sure that this left hip, the one underneath you, is hugging in towards the midline of the mat as your torso leans back slightly. So that you feel that you're right over top that left thigh. That left hip is pinned underneath you as the crown of the head reaches forward. Inhale, rising up. Left toes turning, feet parallel. Sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Drawing those knuckles away as you broaden the collarbone. And exhale, you fold forward. Then exhale, release the hands to the floor. Keep your legs exactly as they are as you walk your hands towards the top edge of the mat. Trying to reach out past the outer edge of that left leg. Then back to center. Take a breath. And this time as you walk your hands to the top edge, you turn your feet, framing that left foot and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg moves. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Left heel spins in. Torso and arms sweep up. And let your eyes soften. The front knee is bending as close to 90 degrees as you like. Nice deep breaths. And peel that left heel. As that left hip comes around slightly, so now your hips are completely squared with the top edge of the mat, high lunge. Palms to your thumbs to your heart. You fold and twist to the right.
Revolve side angle. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. You can always open the arms into a T or bind as you go deeper. And with your next inhale, let that left arm guide you as you sweep up and open, warrior two. Left heel spins in. You adjust your stance as you like. And settle in. Nice and open, broad across the lap now. The arms are reaching out so you're open across the upper chest. And staying low behind that right thigh, you reach forward for side angle. Right elbow to right thigh or hand to the floor. And then that left arm goes long overhead for extended side angle. If you want to wrap that top arm for your bind, feel free. Otherwise, you keep reaching through those left fingertips. And then exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Inhale, peeling that right heel high lunge. Take a moment, set your balance front to back, hips squared. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart. As you fold and twist, revolve side angle. Hooking that right elbow outside that left thigh. Opening the arms into a T or binding if you want to go deeper. Feel strong with your foundation. Legs are active, feet firm to the mat. Allowing for that nice rotation of your torso. And that right arm will guide you up and open, warrior two. A smooth transition. You adjust your stance. Then you settle into it. Reaching forward for side angle. Elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. And that right arm goes long overhead to start. Feel that long side angle. And then if you want to wrap the arm for your bind, feel free. Good, exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. A gentle bend in the knees. You look up between your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, you rise all the way back. Full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, close your eyes if they will. Tadasana. Then palms together, gesture of balancing the body and mind. As we make our way into extended hand to toe pose. So left hand to left hip. Right arm is straight out in front of you. Now your next inhale, you engage those right hip flexors and lift that right leg as high up as you can. When it won't go any higher, then you reach out and catch that big toe. Or let the knee bend and catch behind the thigh. You feel tall, either holding behind the thigh or holding that toe. Lift through the crown of the head. Especially if you're holding that toe, there's that tendency or leaning forward. Lean back, lift up. Now, if that leg is straight, you're going to take that left hand to the outside of that right foot. And if that knee is bent, you're taking that left hand to the outside of that right knee. Then on an inhale, we all sweep that right arm back, twisting the torso towards the right. That leg or straight. You keep your foundation steady. Hips squared, left leg engaged, left foot grounded. Finding that rotation in the upper body. Good. Then coming back to center. We all are going to bend that right knee and bring your hands to your heart. And roll that right thigh open as you place that right ankle just above your left knee, setting up for camper's pose. As you feel steady, you can start to bend into that left knee, sitting the hips down. You can take the arms up overhead, challenging your balance. You can fold forward, starting to get a nice hip stretch. Or you take your hands to the floor, shift your weight forward so that left heel peels, and you sit your hips down. Practicing that tiptoe balance. Bringing your hips to that left heel, and bring your hands back to the center of your chest. We get 2 more breaths. And with that next exhale, you just place that right foot on the floor. And you rise up. Tadasana. Relax your arms, take a breath. And palms together. You start to shift the weight to the right. Right hand to right hip. Left arm straight out in front. And on your next inhale, you lift that left leg up as high as you can. Then reach out and either catch the big toe or let the knee bend and catch behind the thigh. And you work on standing tall. Breathing deep. And preparing for that twist. If the leg is straight, right hand goes to the outer edge of the left foot. If the knee is bent, right hand goes to the outer edge of that left knee. And on inhale, you sweep open. Taking that left arm back behind you. Turning your torso towards the left. Good. Nice and smoothly, keep it together as you come back to center. Hands to your heart. Left thigh rolls open. And you place that left ankle just above the right knee, making a figure 4 to start. Camper's pose. And maybe bending into that right knee, sitting your hips down. Maybe taking the arms up overhead. Maybe folding forward over that left leg. Or bringing your hands to the floor, shifting your weight forward so that right heel peels. And then finding your balance on the ball of the foot. One more breath. Nice and easy, you place that left foot on the floor. And you rise up. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Left heel spins in, torso sweeps up. Then take the arms behind your back and lace the fingers. Drawing the knuckles down. And exhale, you fold forward for humble warrior. Keeping that right knee bending as close to 90 degrees as you have. Letting the torso sink towards the floor. You can always adjust the positioning of that left foot. Maybe walking it back or walking it towards the left to touch. That will give you a little more room to let the torso sink as you go deeper into the pose. Then exhale, release the hands to the floor. You're going to peel that left heel and then draw that left knee towards your nose as you kick it through, coming to sit down behind that right foot. Setting up for Marichyasana A. So that right foot pulls in nice and tight to the body. The right knee points straight up towards the ceiling. Right arm reaches up. And on exhale, you fold forward inside that right leg. Then wrap that right elbow in front of the right shin. Left arm comes around your back. You catch hands outside that right hip. Remember, if you can't quite catch hands, you can always just keep that left hand on the floor outside your left hip. And you draw your shoulder blades towards each other, trying to press the torso forward. And inhale, rising up. From here, we're going into double pigeon. So you're going to let that right knee drop off to the side. And just move that left leg out of the way for a moment. And now you adjust that right leg so that that right shin is parallel to the top edge of your mat. Then take that left foot and stack that left ankle on top of that right knee. So now that left shin is also parallel with the top edge of the mat. Your left knee may be floating way up over the right like mine does. Maybe it's a little closer. Either is fine, but you want those shins parallel to the top edge of the mat. The hands start outside your hips as you lift your sternum. You feel that start to build the tension in the outer hip. And as you want to go deeper, you can start to fold forward, draping yourself over those legs. Inhale, rising up. You lean back and lift those legs, Navasana, boat pose. The knees are bent. The arms are parallel to the floor. We're going 2 by 2. You sit tall, collarbone broad, sternum lifted. And on exhale, you cross the ankles. Either hug the shins in or hands outside the hips to lift. And coming back out, knees are bent, or grab your big toes and straighten the legs. Then cross the ankles and you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Once your base is set, arms behind your back and release the fingers. Drawing those knuckles away. And exhale as you bow forward. Humble warrior. Then exhale, hands to the floor. Right heel peels. You draw that right knee towards your nose and kick it through. Sitting down behind that left foot. And start by drawing that left foot as close to the body as you can. Left knee points to the ceiling. And that left arm reaches up. And exhale, you fold forward inside that left leg. Wrap your left elbow in front of the shin. That right arm comes around your back. You either catch hands outside the hip, or just keep that right hand outside your right hip as you draw your shoulder blades towards each other. Trying to press your torso forward. Good, inhale, rising up. And setting up for double pigeon. Move that right leg out of the way. And then set up that left leg. Left shin's parallel to the top edge of the mat. You stack that right ankle on top of that left knee. And you get that left or that right shin parallel as well. And once those legs are set, hands start outside the hips. You just lift your sternum. Low back draws in and lifts up. And as you want to go deeper, you start to fold forward. Pouring yourself out over the shins. Inhale, rising up. You lean back and lift your legs. Navasana. Knees are either bent or legs are straight this time, but the arms are parallel to the floor. And cross and hug or cross and lift. So you come back up. Last one. Knees bent, straight. Grab your big toes, straighten the legs, or upward facing forward fold. Grab your heels, tuck those forearms behind your calves, and work on straightening the legs out. Good. Exhale your legs. Cross the ankles and roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the right foot steps forward. Lizard. Right hand inside the right foot. Left knee can stay up or lower down. And on exhale, you start to bow towards the floor. Trying to get one forearm, maybe both, to touch down. Remember, as you sink into this, you want to try and have that right heel forward so that it's lining up with that right elbow. Trying to keep that right ankle right underneath your right knee. You're going deeper through the flexion at that hip rather than the flexion at the ankle or knee. And inhale, rising up to straight arms. Curl those left toes and send that right leg back and up, down dog splits. Right heels reaching for the ceiling. Then exhale, you draw that right knee forward and place on the mat for pigeon. The left leg slides back. You adjust that right leg however you like. You can stay upright for your pigeon variations, or you drape yourself forward over that right calf. Inhale, rising up. You rock over to that right hip and sweep that left leg out in front. Setting up for Janu Sirsasana. So left leg is straight, right foot is high on the inner left thigh. Reach the arms up and exhale, you fold forward over that left leg. Inhale, lift up halfway. We're going into revolve Janu Sirsasana. So left palm faces up. You place the left hand on the floor inside that left leg. Take a nice big sweep of that right arm overhead. That left hand will slide down and eventually catches hold of the arch of that left foot. And that right arm reaches long overhead, eventually catching hold of those toes. Nice deep lateral stretch. Keep that right side rolling back. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, relax the arms, cross the ankles, and roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And then exhale, the left foot steps forward. Lizard. Left hand inside the foot. Right knee is up or down. And you start to bow towards the floor. One forearm, maybe both touch down. Inhale, rising up. Plant your palms, curl those right toes, and send that left leg back and up. Down dog splits. And exhale, draw that left knee forward, setting up for pigeon. The right leg slides back. The torso stays lifted for pigeon variations, or you drape forward. Inhale, rising up. You rock over to the left hip and sweep that right leg out in front. And that left foot is on the inner right thigh. Janu Shirshasana A. The arms reach up. Line yourself up with that right leg. And you fold forward. Inhale, rising up halfway. Right palm faces up inside that right leg. And take a nice big sweep of that left arm overhead. Work that right hand to catch hold of the arch of that right foot. And eventually that left hand catches hold of those right toes. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, cross the ankles. And you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands, and on inhale you float or step to sitting. Your hips are down, your legs come through. Paschimottanasana. The arms reach up. And exhale, you fold forward. You bow your head, close your eyes. You lead with your heart. Then inhale, reaching out as you rise up. You sweep your arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. Then preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. The knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms are alongside the body for bridge. Or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, lowering down. Nice full breath. And on inhale, you press down to go up once again. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. Third and final one. On an inhale. You press down to go up. And on exhale, you lower down. Once you come down, you just draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms alongside the body, palms flat, legs go straight up. You hang out there, or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against your back, and you send the legs up.
few more breaths of your running variation. Wiggle the toes, roll the ankles. And send the legs wide to zone apart. Lotus, a twist. Where it feels good. And if you're in shoulder stand, you come back to center. And you take your toes towards the floor beyond your head for play. Hips are high, low back's open. Release your hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth. You unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. Arc the spine, roll the shoulders back. And release the crown head to the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, nice tight squeeze. You take your arms into cactus arms, elbows by 90 degrees. And release the knees over to left. One final twist. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. On exhale, you extend the legs out on the mat, Shavasana. Or tuck your hands behind your knees. Get your right up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time. You stay up as long as you like, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new to headstand, you just start on your forearms and knees. Grab opposite elbows. And keeping the elbows where they are, you bring the hands back out. Fingers in the waist, palms apart. You place the crown of your head on the floor, cupping the back of your head in your hands. And curl your toes and lift your knees. The shoulders are active, the forearms are firm to the mat. And you start to walk your feet towards your elbows. And drawing one knee in towards your chest, heel towards your hip, and eventually the other. You find your balance in this low position. And then you take those legs straight up. And stay up as long as you like. Coming down the same way you went up, whenever you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. And turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on an inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. Coming into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving heart, clear heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Om. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me and practicing with me today. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.